Today I'm going to cover 3 things that your dog needs to know before you can expect good leash walking manners out of them. In the description of this video, I'm going to have a massive selection of leash walking videos with dogs of all kinds of personalities. To help keep these videos coming, join our crowdfunding community on Patreon. I'm going to have a link in the description. Click thumbs up for Sophie. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Pick up a copy of my book, Dog Training Revolution. Perhaps one of the biggest things wrong with dog training today is the use of harsh training tools that are designed to train with pain. And unfortunately, so many of the big name retailers make these tools readily available to the public. For this reason, I'm so enthusiastic about working with PetFlow as my main sponsor because they refuse to sell choke, prong, and electric collars. Let them automatically ship your dog's food to you, making your life easier, and rest easy knowing that you get your dog food and supplies from a company that endorses modern, ethical dog training methods. Enter code ZACH30 when you check out and you'll get $10 off your first 3 orders. I'll have a link in the description. Leash walking is usually taught over time, and remember, it can be pretty unnatural for dogs because most dogs walk faster than we do. Walking slowly next to a person while tethered to a leash, well, that's a bit unnatural for many dogs. First, your dog has to have a very reliable sit or down stay. That's because if you're caught off guard, say for example, there's a nearby off-leash dog or another stray animal, you want to make sure that you can get your dog to reliably hold their position so that you can assess what to do next. Sit, stay. Nice work. Come on. Sit, stay. Good work. Let's go this way. Oh, I know you're so excited, huh? Her sit-stay is extremely reliable while on leash in a distracting environment. The time to teach your dog sit and stay is not during a leash walking session. Stay, and right there's a duck. I'm telling Sophie to stay, and look at her. She's such a rock star holding that stay. Making sure you have control over your own dog when real-world distractions present themselves is going to make leash walking much easier. Next, eye contact. You must be able to get your dog's attention on you no matter how excited or how distracted they are. Maybe you see something that's likely to distract your dog, like crazy birds flying around. Protocol in those situations is to make sure that you get your dog's eyes on you. So if you sit, stay, look at me. Yeah, nice work. We're being surrounded by seagulls right now, and I'm able to get Sophie's eyes on me. You're doing a great job, you know that? That's fantastic eye contact, girl. Practice look at me as often as possible and in many scenarios if you're serious about having a dog that listens to you on leash. Sophie is quite distracted by ground scents. There's lots of interesting smells. Look at me. Yep, you got this. Next, your dog should be able to come when called. See, if your dog is pulling towards a distraction or even thinking about pulling towards a distraction, you don't want to have to rely on jerking their leash and collar to get them to come to you. You want your dog to do it voluntarily and because they want to listen to you. Sophie, come here. Yes, good job. Let's go, let's walk, come on. She's getting ahead of me. I want her to be able to come back to me when I call her. Sophie, come here, girl. Come on, yes. I'm gonna let her get ahead. Sophie, come here. Come on. Yes, come on, let's go. Look at that, nice work. So whether it's in your backyard, your living room, or on a walk, encouraging your dog to come to you when you call them is key. This is what it truly means to teach your dog to think from the inside out rather than relying on physical, superficial training. No amount of force or using special collars is a substitute for thoughtful teaching. Remember, if you've got a really high energy dog that doesn't behave well on leash, exercising them thoroughly with a game like fetch is required before leash training. Now, if your dog doesn't yet behave ideally on leash, I'm gonna have a playlist in the description of this video that'll show you everything you need to know with lots of different dogs of all kinds of different personalities. If you love learning from our videos, consider joining our crowdfunding community on Patreon. Click thumbs up if you think Sophie did an awesome job demonstrating good leash manners today. Subscribe to my channel and pick up a copy of my book, Dog Training Revolution, and get your dog's food automatically shipped to you from PetFlow from now on.